Hey y'all, welcome back to another gut journey video. Was talking about in my first video about the products that I'm taking for gut health, the patented microbiome healthy gut routine, three different supplements, and that was from Plexus. And then this is the cookbook that I mentioned. I had a couple of you ask what kind of cookbook, what was the name of the cookbook, so I just want to do a little flip through. That way you can see if it's something that you're interested in, if you want to purchase it. And I'm going to share what I'm using with it too, so I'd be glad to share as much as I can with you guys if you want to take advantage of some of these recipes too. But it has a whole lot more in here than just recipes. That's why I really love this book. It is says the Total Weight Loss Cookbook, but there's so much more in here as far as just eating healthy and fueling our body the way we should, to go along with those supplements that I'm taking with Plexus to get my gut healthy. I already noticed a change in that. I'll link that video here where I'm going over the Plexus products that I'm taking, and I'm a brand ambassador, and I do have a website. If you're interested, I can send you the website to offer you those products. And if you're interested, you can also sell those. You get a free referral link. If you share with people, you get bonus points or bonuses too. So feel free to leave me a message below if you're interested, or you can email me at faithbudgets8@gmail.com. So this book is by Johnny Hadac. He is a doctor, a certified medical doctor, went to med school, and he really focuses here in this book on the nutrition side of things. He wishes that in the medical programs that there was more focus on the nutrition side of things other than just, diagnosing and prescribing medication. So really loved his efforts here to focus on the nutrition side. So this is the Total Weight Loss Cookbook, and I think he has an app coming out as well. 2.0 revised edition, so I think maybe he has another one, but this is the only one that I have. Lots of different, see, the app is coming as well. Let me make sure you guys can see. I turned the ring light off because it was glaring with these glossy sheets here, so hopefully you guys can see pretty good. I'll just do a little bit of a flip through here. He dedicates it to his mom and shows some success stories here from eating right, getting that gut healthy. And this is his welcome page. I won't read all this. Table of contents, nutrition tip sheets. That's what I love. Lots of good nutrition tip sheets there. Breakfast, meal prep, snacks and sauces, desserts, and smoothies. And these are healthy versions of everything in here. So meal prep, I'm got a meal prep as soon as I get off of this video. I'll show you which one I'm gonna do tonight. The first one. Cookbook instructions. So he breaks down the nutrition tip sheet, tells us more about nutrition, breaks it down what we need to look for, what we need to focus on a little bit more, get a little bit of education on our nutrition there. Oh, the grocery list here, the main things we need to be focusing on there. Just going to do a little flip through. He does the 40-40-20 method for the proteins, fiber, and carbs. He really focuses in on fiber as well because that's important for our gut health. 3 meals per day, drink 96 ounces of water daily, freeze preps, be consistent. So I'm hoping this book will help me do all those things. Maybe this will help you guys too. I want to eat better. I want to eat healthier. I want to eat cleaner. And I think a lot of people do. I've been talking to my sisters, my friends. I think everybody is kind of, we want to feel better. We don't want to feel drained. And those Plexus products, I feel like $1,000,000. I'm thinking, I'm back in my 20s again. I don't know. I love it. And it's really motivating me to even do better, to fuel my body with even more energy with the foods that I put in my body. So, and those things are free. I know everybody's on a budget, and it is an investment into this cookbook, even into Plexus. So I've done my research, and I'm willing to make that investment into Plexus. I know, and I probably couldn't if my budget was a little tighter, but at my age and my health issues that I had going on, I had to weigh my options, and I'm taking it as an investment in my health. because it's just me here by myself, and I don't want to be a burden to my boys. I want to try to be as healthy as I can. I want to be able to be an active grandmother whenever that time comes. I don't want to be drained and dragging and, depending on other people to take care of me or help me, which I know that time's going to come, but I want to try to be as healthy as I can. So here's some more where you can track your macros, calories and macros here. Mastering the calorie deficit, the key to success. Nutritional facts. Oh yeah, how to read the nutritional labels. We got to focus more on protein. Understanding the nutrition labels. The building blocks of nutrition. Proteins, carbohydrates, fats, and fibers. That's what we have to look at and balance those out. Focusing more on the proteins. We can have carbs. We just have to, make that ratio, the protein larger than the carbs. And then we have to add that fiber in there as well. We can't just eat all carbohydrates. I love carbs, and I could do that as well. But now that I've been on Plexus, I don't crave those sweets and those carbs like I used to. That used to be my go-to. That's what I would crave. I'd crave the junk food just to eat that and nothing else. But now I crave the good stuff. Like the filling, the stuff that's going to keep you satiated longer. You're going to be full. Okay. Oh, this tells how much protein you should be eating in a day. According to your weight, how many grams of protein you should eat, max and minimum. And then the calories from the protein. Because you don't want to eat the protein that's got the high fat and calories in there. You want to make sure it's lean. So here's some options for protein here. I was just talking to my niece about this stuff over the holidays. She's wanting to, she's a teenager, and she's wanting to watch her eating a little bit better and cut out some of the junk. And I was telling her about focusing on protein, and she said, what is protein? What foods have protein in it? So we were talking about this. We got this book out. We were discussing it. And I sent her a couple of screenshots of some meal preps that she can do, she can fix to take for school. And I think she's going to start doing some of these as well. So I love that he's put in all the work here and provided the healthy versions of things. Fueling with carbs the right way. Carbs does give us energy. So we do have to have carbs, but we just can't overload on carbs. And then that's when you get that high sugar like rush, with the high carbs, and then you crash if that's all you eat. So, all right, let's flip through here a little more, and it breaks it down into different sections here, like what you want to focus on. So I'll just flip through. We have hydration. He's going to go over how important it is for hydration, what we need to do, what we need to look for, what we need to focus on. And then here's sleep hacks, teaching you habits to last a lifetime as far as getting a better sleep cycle and better sleep rhythm, and make your sleep more of a rest than just the, tossing and turning in bed. Another thing with that is your gut health. When you get your gut health healthy, you're going to sleep better. Your metabolism is going to be better. Your hormone balance will be better. So I think I've noticed that so much with that Plexus, my sleep, and I wake up and I'm ready to go. I'm thinking it's already time to get up. Let's go. Metabolism boosting tips. And he talks about, I know in here he talks about fasting, mastering metabolism, unlock the energy and fat burning power, how to make our bodies burn that fat for us the way it should, and fuel it like we need to. Walking for a faster metabolism. There's the 14-hour fasting. Talks about how to do the fasting and what it does for your body. Lowers your insulin levels. That's another thing Plexus does as well. With the PinkDrink, it balances your sugars. And my friend has just signed on and ordered the Plexus, and she also did a reset. And she has type 2 diabetes. She has a monitor on her arm. And the first few days, her blood sugars leveled out. She normally has the highest blood sugars when she wakes up. But after she drinks her Plexus drink in the morning, it levels off her blood sugars, and it stays balanced. So she is loving it. She's already lost 3 pounds, and she's starting the reset, I think, tomorrow. So she is excited. She has been looking for something to keep her blood sugar balanced so that she doesn't have to take metformin anymore. So she's looking to get rid of taking that metformin. So super excited for her. Insulin resistance. There it is. The prediabetes, diabetes type 2. And it talks a little bit about the root of prediabetes and type 2 diabetes. Sugar, sugar, sugar. It's the devil. Oh my goodness. It feeds cancer. It's just your sugar. The sugar intake is, it ruins our body. And I'm right there at the top with loving all the sugary stuff. But this Plexus has really helped me to lower those cravings. And then this cookbook is going to help me to sub in with those better choices, more nutritional choices as far as even my regular meals, not just snacks. So that's some more on the diabetes there. I like how he gives us the education. He's just finishing up med school. I think he's first or second year out. He's already working, at the hospital as a doctor, and he's given us all this knowledge that he's learned, about these different diseases, the root causes, and what we can do to prevent them and treat them with the nutrition side of it instead of, I know some people are going to have it anyway if it's something that's really extreme, but if we can manage it this way, because diabetes causes so many things. You get those ulcers, and it causes blindness, damage to your eyes, and the ulcer, you don't heal. Your body is not going to heal as good. You got to take the sugar. Oh my goodness, it's just awful for everything. Practical strategies for type 2 diabetes and reversing A1C. The A1C levels. Another girl that with Plexus, her stepdad lowered his A1C by taking the PlexusTriPlex with the PinkDrink and the Probiotics. So he was able to lower his A1C, I think, over the 2 points. And that's a big deal when you're lowering that A1C and keeping it there. So that's another plus there. Practical strategy, type 2 diabetes. Meal prep is key in about anything that you want to do. If you can meal prep, that is going to help you. It takes the stress out of it too. So, and here's another one for high blood pressure. Managing your high blood pressure and lifestyle strategies to help with that. Gives a little bit of the knowledge that he's learned about the facts about hypertension. High blood pressure is another word for it. I have a medical background as well. I'm a medical coder. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a nurse, but I have been in the medical field and reading charts and studied the disease process of many different things. And I love this book so much. I can relate to so many things, and he is so knowledgeable here, and the way he is putting it in terms that we can understand it. So I really love this cookbook. There's another one, high cholesterol. That's another one that leads to heart disease. So we got to watch our cholesterol. And here in the United States, the way it is now with all the processed food, the fatty oils, it's just the saturated fat that we have in our foods now is scary over time, what it can do to our bodies. So we got to get a hold on it. More cholesterol information. And then we have menopause. So he touches on everything here. Menopause and what to do here. He gives us some facts about the hormones or hormone levels, what nutrition and the gut health plays a part in it, and our sleep and our stress. Gut health. See, he even talks about the microbes here. Gut microbes regulate estrogen through the enzyme. When overactive, it recycles estrogen and causes bloating, mood swings, and fat gain. Support gut health with fiber, prebiotics, and probiotics. See, he suggests that too, prebiotics and probiotics, and that's what Plexus does. They've been doing it for years. And with this, and then eating properly, you're just going to be fueling your body. You'll be the best you felt in your whole life if you get all that in order. And I'm so excited. I'm right there at that, and I love it. I want everybody to feel that way. I'm trying to get my kids, my sons, they take multivitamins, and I have always pushed the probiotics to take those, but I didn't know as much about the prebiotics until I've done the research here. When I told you guys I've been doing lots of research, everybody says, oh, take a probiotic, you'll be good at night. That's what you need for your gut health. That's not all you need. Yes, that's good, but you need the prebiotics to go with it, to feed it. So those two together is the key. So we have menopause. All the importance there, stress management for your hormone balance. And then here we have gut health. See, he talks about the same thing as Plexus does. So, and he recommends, I think he maybe even sells a prebiotic and probiotic. I have not looked into it, but I just know that Plexus has more strands of the good bacteria in their probiotic, and their prebiotic is patented. It's the only one on the market that has been a patented prebiotic for the gut health. They've been working on it for 17 years. So it feeds with that probiotic. But I think he sells probiotics as well in a pill form. But I hadn't even looked at the price on those because I take Plexus. So I want to offer up all the information that I've kind of found in my research. So I hope this is helping somebody, and maybe if not, just getting you motivated to look into it yourself and find something that's going to work for you, because everybody's different. So I'm just here to help. I know everybody says Plexus is like a company or whatever, MLM, but the products have proven to me that they work. So that's what I'm here for the products, and I'm going to share those. And then by sharing those, I get points off. I get extra points, or I get, credits for that, so that I can maybe pay for my parts of my products and maybe try some new products from Plexus. I'd like to try the skincare line, but I'm never going to go without my TriPlex, probiotic, prebiotic, and the BioCleanse. The Slim PinkDrink Microbiome. I'm not going to go without those. So I'm here for that, and I just want to share it with you guys. But he talks about the gut hormones here. Eating begin. Okay. Well, he breaks it down. Boost your GLP naturally first. GLP glucagon, like peptide 1. What's inside the gut? Your colon is more than a tube. It is a living ecosystem built to protect. Bacteria break down fiber, make vitamins, produce SCFAs for energy. You have a mucus layer, which shields the gut lining from bacteria. Tight junctions, microscopic gates controlling what passes through the intestine to the bloodstream. And a one-cell barrier, only defense between food, bacteria, toxins, and the bloodstream. So this is a very important. Our gut is so important. And here are the signs of an unhealthy gut. Like what I was talking about, like I had almost all of these. When your gut's out of balance, it can show up in so many ways. Bloating, gas, cramping, constipation or diarrhea, food intolerances or sensitivities, acid reflux or heartburn, brain fog, and fatigue. Oh man, I need to underline that. That was me, for sure. And the bloating. And then we have frequent infections, mood changes such as anxiety or depression. Yes, I did have that, which I was going through some things in my personal life. Skin issues like acne, eczema, or rashes. Yes, I was having some rashes. Unexpected weight gain or weight loss. Yes, all of those things. So bottom line, your gut is the gatekeeper between the outside world and your bloodstream. Care for it and you unlock easier weight loss, faster metabolism, stronger immunity, and better mental clarity. Ignore it and you risk chronic inflammation that can stall your progress at every turn. See, that's such a true statement right there. I mean, that is so true, because the inflammation, like my hands, I used to hurt my hands and my wrist, and it was getting worse. But now I'm not. My hands do not hurt. I peeled over 5 pounds of potatoes for Thanksgiving. And I usually dread it because my hand is sore from doing that, repetition of cutting and peeling potatoes. It just, something about the way it bends these knuckles here, and my hand would just be so sore. It just felt like I needed to lay down like this with ice on it. But this year, nothing. I went shopping the next day. I was fine. I didn't even have to take ibuprofen. Used to, I would have to take it just right after I did the potatoes, or maybe right before, I would take 2 ibuprofen, and if it still hurt, I would take 2 later before I went to bed, because I knew that next morning that it was for sure going to be hurting. But it was not. I'm blown away. So inflammation is an unhealthy gut drives insulin resistance and stalls fat loss. In short, a healthy gut equals healthy metabolism. Balanced gut burns fat more efficiently and lowers inflammation. So this is from the doctors. I mean, this is clinically proven that this is what getting your gut healthy can do for you. An unbalanced gut triggers inflammation and makes weight loss an uphill battle. So just think about how easy we could make it, and then we put that little extra effort in. If we get our gut healthy, and then we eat just a little bit better, and then maybe we move our body just a little bit more, because we're going to feel better. We're going to not have that fatigue. We're going to feel like maybe taking an extra walk or having exercise 3 to 5 times a week. I am back up to 5 times a week doing my 30-minute workout. So I feel so much better. And like, even if I can't get a workout in, at least do some walking or do some stretching. And I feel so much better to keep those joints moving. But I'm able to do that because I got the inflammation down. And I feel better. My mood is better. My mental health is better. I just can't stress it enough. Here's more on the gut health. He really talks a lot about healing the gut. Probiotics. See, prebiotic feeds good microbes, and then your probiotics add good bacteria. Oh, that's what you can eat, I guess, as a prebiotic or probiotic to do that. But there's the leaky gut. Some people have leaky gut syndrome. He breaks it down into the different hormones. I mean, this is some words I can't even pronounce. We just don't know what all the different things, in our gut growing in there, that need attention. Okay, guys, let's get on over here and see. They're talking about the fiber there, how important fiber is in our diet. Different fiber choices that we could choose from, how much we need to eat. We eat from those healthy fibers there. Okay. Oh, there's his probiotics that he has. So I'm a huge advocate now of probiotics plus prebiotics, and then the BioCleanse as well. Because a healthy gut is not just having regular bowel movements. It's not just about your poop. It's about so much more, as you can see here in this physician's cookbook here, with all these health nutrition tips here. And there's so many gluten-free options, lactose-free. He gives healthy options here. So we make these little changes in these things. If we choose the healthier options, we make sure that we have a protein and fiber in our diet, not all carbohydrates. Just those little changes, I think, will help us so much. Oh, and fatty liver disease. Oh, we're all going to get that eating all this. I think pork causes that too, fatty liver disease. So much here. Polycystic ovary syndrome. See, so many things are affected by our gut. Estrogen is metabolized in the liver and sent to the gut and recycled through an enzyme called beta-glucuronidase. I'm not going. One of my sisters has PCOS. She struggles with that. So we were talking about this over the holidays. I was sharing this with her. So sharing with everybody. Biohacking. I've heard of this as far as like biohacking to kind of get your body, like a cold water immersion, sauna therapy, sunlight exposure, red light therapy. And we have meal plans. He breaks it down into like a calorie meal prep options, like how many calories, whatever your diet that you're on, how many you need to eat per day. And he gives options for that, for all meals, including snacks. And then he has meal prep videos, so you can scan these and watch the video. Nutritional tip sheet. He has some workout programs, the weight loss community, supplements, apparel, and then the app there. A total 30 challenge. Oh, if you do this for 30 days, yeah. Morning, midday, yeah. And then we have starting with the recipes. So see, all this information is just educational, nutrition education, that we need so much more in America today. Definitely need that. I wish it was in the school systems. And I have talked and talked, you guys. I'm just going to flip through here and show a few of these. See, it has it broke down into servings, the time. This is for the breakfast recipes. And it gives the ingredients, the instructions, and then it also offers some optional sides. So all this is breakfast. Let's see where the next one's. And then there it shows 6 servings. See, so there's different ones. See, I mean, this stuff looks really good, but it's healthy. So, yeah, I was looking at that one. Yummy! Okay, so let's go on over. This is still breakfast. Now here is 18 oatmeal recipes. Breakfast is very important. So there's many different options for breakfast. And then we have the single serving recipes. 54 high protein single servings. So this is just for one serving. So you could multiply it and make multiple, but there's also more over here in a multiple meal prep section. So this is all individual. I'm looking here at the top. Trying to get over here to, there we go. 43 high protein crock pot recipes. And see, this is for multiple servings. And the one that I am going to be working on, I think is this one. I'm going to do today. Yes. No, not that one. That's crock pot. It's one over here. Sorry. It's similar. It's chicken, but it's not a crock pot because I won't have time to cook that. I'm going to do another one over here on the stove. So many different options. So let's see. I'm just going to flip through here and try to find the one that I'm going to work on tonight so that I can show you guys. Classic chili, queso bowls. I'm hungry. I shouldn't be looking at this right now. Well, 84 high protein weekly meal preps. All these look so yummy. There it is. That's the one I'm going to do tonight. Chicken Alfredo. And it has 8 servings, so I'll be able to meal prep. I'm going to do the chicken, and then I also got the protein pasta, and I'm going to do some steamed broccoli for the side. So that will be my meal prep for the week. Let you guys see that. Okay, so let's see what else they had. Okay, he has sauces and sides as well, where he gives recipes for that. I didn't mean for this video to be this long, but I want to simple snacks and sauces, low calorie options. So he has multiple protein shakes and different snacks here as far as sides, hard-boiled eggs, different healthier options for those snacks, fruits, chomp beef sticks. Lots of different options. I love G-Hugh's sauces. The Yum Yum sauce is delicious. I put that on some of my quinoa and rice sides. So good. And it's sugar-free. If you haven't tried his products, you should try the sugar-free G-Hugh's condiments. All of them are so good. Pico de gallo, guacamole, different dips. Ooh, pineapple salsa. That looks good. Then we have 30 high protein, easy, no bake cheesecake recipes. So lots of different, options for the sweeter options to get that sweet craving down, but also have something a little healthy for those sweet eaters out there like me. All these look so yummy. And then we have 14 high protein ice cream recipes. So see, this book is packed with so much. And I don't get any promotion from this or anything. I mean, I ordered from him, but I didn't reach out. He didn't ask me to promote it, so I'm just sharing with you guys. If you're interested in getting it, I don't get anything from it. High protein easy donut recipes. Now, I have never heard of this as far as like a donut being healthy. I don't know what they taste like. I have no idea. I don't even know if I'd know how to make them, but I might try. 24 high protein other dessert recipes. Ooh, chewy protein bars, peanut butter lava cake, chocolate chip cookies, pumpkin spice lava cake, mocha lava cake. I mean, this stuff looks yummy. Muffins. You guys see where I'm at. I'm in the sweets. I want to stay here and just love all this stuff. Gingerbread. Brownies. Oh, wow. And then we have the high protein smoothies and shakes. Chocolate. I do a fruit frozen berries smoothie every morning. I will try to link that too. I want to show that whenever I'm maybe showing some of my recipes. Whenever I'm doing it, I'll try to make a little video and show you guys. And what are my updates? This video is way too long already. I won't add it on here, but I will show you guys. I want to share pina colada. I love pina colada. Makes me feel like I'm at the beach. Yummy. And there's the recipe index. Salted caramel cheesecake. Okay, guys, I just wanted to share that with you. That's from Dr. Johnny Hadac. I think he is in Florida, but went to school maybe in New York. So that is the cookbook that I'm using. Been on here way too long. So I just wanted to hop on here and share that with you guys. I hope you guys can use it. Maybe get some motivation, maybe get some ideas of some healthier options for your meal preps and for you and your family. So I'm just going to hop off now. I've been on here way too long, and I got to get working on my budget for December, my monthly budget overview. So hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving. Getting ready for the Christmas holiday of Christmas. Getting ready for the Christmas holiday now. So thank you guys so much for your comments, questions, and if you have any other questions or comments or anything you want to talk about in the comments below, or motivation, or maybe some tips and tricks that you use that's helped you to get better track on better track for your gut health, please put those in the comments so we can all help each other out. And I know everybody's different, and we want to hear from people that have experienced it. So please leave those in the comments. But until next time, guys, I'll see you probably either on a budget video or another gut health journey video. That's kind of the two that I'm working on right now. So I will see you guys in the next one. But until then, I hope you find blessings in all the little things. Thanks.